Yellow. What's up, Corn? What's up, Alexis? How are we doing? I'm not going to tweet that we're live because I don't want to be found out by the Twitter ninjas, so we're just going to keep it low on Twitter probably for the rest of the night. I'm just glad I'm back. For now, at least. Who knows? Anyway, hello. I spelled the title wrong. Oh my god, bruh. Give me 1 second. How do I. Dude, the set titles command is weird. Free from Twitter jail, unfortunately. No, but I am glad because it is kind of annoying. Oh, piss on it! I can do it. No, it's fine. Don't worry. Bro, am I old? Why am I struggling to type? Where's my sound as well? Are we good? My. Did I turn it off for some reason? Or turn it down, even? I did. Okay, well, let's turn it back on. Funny number. Okay. So I'm being creative temporarily because I'm building or designing some areas, so bear with me. I think I've done this. Then that's fine. Yeah, you like it? I don't think on Bedrock you can do signs. Like, I've tried the sign thing. Let me demonstrate. Like, on Bedrock it doesn't work. They're smaller. Oh my god, bro. I mean, signs would be a lot cooler, but unfortunately, we have to use lecterns. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so this is about the recreational. Twitch just rejected me from claiming channel points. You're being scammed. Is that recreational? Oh wait, Peak is playing. Hang on. What's up, Grape? How you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're swell. You have a neat bookshelf design, by the way. Yeah, bookshelf area could probably go here as well, right? Like there, maybe. Um, thinking here, like maybe that's a bit too. Actually, you could probably do a bookshelf area here, and like refreshments as well. I think. But I want to do like a filing cabinet area. So, but I have no idea how to design those. Okay, what was I doing? Let me do like some flowers. Flowers are cool. Let me extend that out by one actually. Let's do more than one flower. Yeah, I definitely want to add chiseled bookshelves as well. Yoink. This, by the way, is the warden's office. I just haven't designed anything about it yet. What's your thoughts on the flower design that's like a decorated pot, normal pot with a flowering azalea, then 2 azalea leaves? I have done something similar, with like dark oak leaves, I think in the hotel actually. Where it's like a bamboo in the flower pot. We can try that though. I need to just dump a bunch of stuff. Okay. So in that case, let's get rid of these. Is there any shirts we may want to use? Not really. I mean, we could use this. I could do arms up, maybe. Let's see how this goes. How do you craft in creative? Wait, what? Crafting table. I have no idea. I can't remember how this goes. I'm guessing that's the side. There's a reason why we took a stack of them. And then like that. Java doesn't have a creative grid, really. Java's just inferior. Actually, I kind of let me see what the golem is like. Let me have a gander. So what is this one? So I hate crafting. I hate the main part of this game. I think you kind of want that at the front. Golem and arms up. I really don't like how there's no music playing. It's too quiet for me right now. I don't know why. Shelters is a savannah tree, by the way. Yeah, I know. I just chose it because it's like a flower, right? Like a, greenery and stuff. That was my thought processes. So that's front and back, and then the sides are arms up. Okay, and then you have to have the flower pots in there. And then flowering azalea, I guess. And then I can't spell azalea apparently. Hmm. Yeah, I wish we got more pottery shards, I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like archaeology got snubbed so hard because it had like untapped potential, in my opinion. Still does, but they just haven't gone into it. Who knows? Maybe they'll go into it at this Minecraft Live. I somehow really doubt that. Let's make one here as well. Nice. Okay, bookshelves. I feel like the main changes I'd make to having shards and trims in the trial chambers, or trial ruins, sorry, skew to different odds depending on the biome. Yeah, they feel very rare to me. I guess that's partly because I haven't done enough archaeology, right? But there's not much. Like, I don't really enjoy getting grey stained glass panes personally. But who knows? Maybe you do, and you're more than entitled to think that. Okay, right now we're just experimenting what looks better. This is so awkward to do on the controller, by the way. I prefer just the one, I think. I think it stands out more. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I just feel like I can't remember if they're like if the inventory problem was a problem in Mojang's eyes by the time 1.20 rolled out. But if it was, I can't imagine that they succeeded because 1.20 made it a lot worse, and I love 1.20. It is one of my favorite updates, fun fact. But I can't help but wonder that they completely shafted it because of the whole Trail Ruin stuff. I don't know, 1.20 was a very weird update, in my opinion. I think they were burnt out, yeah. I think that's very accurate to say. A lot of people might not like that because it's given them an excuse, right? I disagree. I think that they were definitely, at the very least, they were on the verge of burning out, which is still very bad. Fun fact. But we know that to be true from 1.16 and Caves and Cliffs. Now it sucks that the two biggest updates of all time, in my opinion, did that, and I hope that if the next, if what they reveal on Saturday is a major update on the scale of the Nether or Caves and Cliffs update, I hope they have resolved that problem. You don't remember what 1.20 added? 1.20 was armor trims, boats and chests, bamboo, the sniffer, pottery, camels. It was actually like a decent update, in my opinion. Again, it's definitely overlooked, I think. I will turn down the music, by the way, when we get into survival. It's just like the creative music is very chill, so that's why like I don't have an issue with it being too loud. But it's not that loud for me anyway. I like the spruce on the sides because it stands out more, right? I really like this area. Oh, this is actually coming together. If I can nail this, the Warden's area, this is a very nice interior, I think. I think the archaeology system was definitely improved, but it suffered, in my opinion, grape. I don't know if you want me to call you that or something else, by the way, let me know. Um, it suffered from the issue that originally, in my opinion, uh, the Deep Dark had. Now, the thing about the Deep Dark was they solved it, right? And they solved the issue because it got its own update. I think if you're adding a system, which I do believe the Deep Dark did add a system, it needs an entire update. And shoveling 500 other things of it kinda shafted it. I'm talking about archaeology here. I was about to spell shafted in the creative menu. Shelf. No, I don't want shelf. Slab, sorry. My mind's at like 100 miles an hour. Okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't show off the roof. I have done the roof of this. So we've actually added another layer. So there's stairs now. It's a lot. There's also stairs here. I think I need to add more stairs here. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, okay. The roof is just this, but there's slabs here. This is an old creative copy, so there's slabs, right? So just imagine that there's an actual roof here. It is actually updated in the proper world. The thing is, if they added only one system, people would complain. I get that, Grape, but at the same time, fuck them. Because, and I know people won't like me saying that, but at the same time, there's only one entity that knows Minecraft best, and it's not the community. Again, a lot of people won't like me saying that, but the community can help steer an update in the direction, but at its core, an update is best known by the devs. In my opinion. So you said, Corn, to add, what was it? Did you mean like a slab here or trapdoor here, right? Is that what you're guessing at? I might extend this by another block, by the way. The community's stone titles. They're meant for playtesting though, not designing. Yeah. And you could make an argument like, why are we playtesting your game? That was an argument back in the day, right? Okay, let me add another. So let's do. We haven't done a chiseled one there. And let's do a chiseled one there. How does that look? I might add another one here. Like another set of bookshelves. Okay, in that case, do you do another shelf here? You probably do, right? But let's see how it looks with two. piss. People forget that the snapshots are using us as a mass crowd of playtesters. Yeah. Exactly. Again, it's why I worry about Minecraft Lives. Did you know that Controller has an optional clear hotbar button in Creative Inventory? What? Why is that? I'm sorry. What? Why is that just a... Hello? Oh my fucking god, bro. What the fuck? I have played this game since... Well, I've played Bedrock since the beginning of Better Together. Why is that an option and not automatically turned on? I thought... Okay. Well, there's no way that's been there for it. Let me just check something. Let me just see something real quick. Yeah, okay, dude. Like, there's no way. Like, I would have known about this. Surely, there's no way that's new or old. Sorry. And if that is old, why is that an option you can turn on or off? Like, I get it. It might be annoying to like, but just. Does that clear your entire? Okay, it doesn't. What the fuck? That is ridiculous. Just got a jump scare upon seeing added hotbar inventory slot in the Bedrock. Could you imagine? I would definitely get a jump scare if I saw that. So I'm not surprised. What the fuck? That's gonna mindfuck me for like the entire day now. I don't like that. What? It's new, I'm telling you. It has to be new. It has to be. What a load of bollocks, bro. I'm gonna, like, gaslight myself into believing that was here in the last update. Because there's, again, I would have known about this, bro. And I get, like, if you make a mistake, like, if you've got, like, an inventory full of, like, stuff you need for a build and you accidentally press X, sure. But, like, That should not be a button you just turn on or off. You could do like a French finish on the top. What does that mean exactly? I don't like the gap, if I'm honest with you. Like, I mean, the center is simple, right? Because all you do is this. They removed it. Of course they did. This game sucks. Okay. I was reading your suggestions, so... Try lower. Fling? No. Flint. Let me get purple candles. Or... What did I just place? Okay, I don't even know what happened there. And then... yeah, it doesn't really look... But I don't know how I feel about the gaps, though. That's the thing. It might just be a case of I had to get used to this. In time I will. What if... Oh, this is gonna be so awkward. Can't... Okay. What about that? How does that look? I kinda like that. Because at least it's got some, like, support. Right? Let me do it all the way around so we've got a better... The shelf, we could do shelves. But I don't want to overdo it with the shelves, that's the thing. Check out Michael stuff. Yeah, I do need to add the trapdoors back, actually, on top. Can you do that here? No, it's too... And then you do the log, right? A log? Hello? Let me do this at first. I kinda like this. Okay, where do we want the entrance to the office room to be? Should we have it there? Or there? Because if we're having it here, you can't really do another bookshelf. Because if we can get this done, this is like the bottom floor finished, which is a major achievement. I like the entrance here, I think. Yeah, I like it there. Okay, so... Yeah, I think I can dig that design. Let me see, actually, before we move on. Does it work, actually, this is important, to do another one? Well, yeah, we'll do that, Corn. Yeah, that'll be a part of the designing thing. My bad, just bonked the mic. We could do a shorter one. So, like, let's try a 1 block. I really like this area. It's nice and chill. Which I think is important because I want to illustrate that, you know, being a worker here is very stressful. Putting it up against the wall is actually something I want to avoid. This is going to be painful. Do I have any trap doors? I do not. I do. I'm blind. Okay. That's reassuring. That's skinnier. Oh, you meant... Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not with it today, clearly. I have to make this... Actually, no, I think this is fine. What's the original? Okay. So you still do the trapdoor. And you do candles. Can I say one of the most underrated features in the game? Or even light sources, honestly. I really like candles. I know I've been using copper lanterns a lot recently, but candles definitely deserve some love too. And with the prison build, on the graveyard build, I can definitely see candles being the primary light source for that. Which means more honey, but I think after this, by the way, after we do this building completely, I'm going to take a break from the prison island, from Moonlight Island, and we're going to make a radio station. Now that probably won't be before 10k days, but that'll be like the first build we make. because I've wanted to make one for a while, and I've got a rough design, very rough design, that I want to yoink and develop into Lightborn style. So, can you do trapdoors on this one? No. Okay, so it's just a height issue. What do we think? Do we like the smaller one? Or do we want it to be the same height? Because I do think this works being here. Did we agreed on a center one, right? Center chiseled bookshelf, I think. You like them not being the same? Yeah. Definitely add some variety. The moss carpet, by the way, is just a glowstone. Obviously, I've not got rid of it yet. We'll do some, like, lights and stuff. It's no big deal. I know this is taking a while, by the way, but I want to make sure I get this right. You know, I don't want to rush this. Hopefully it doesn't look like I'm rushing it anyway. So as for like the stair here, is it just a case of you doing spruce? I think so. And then we'll just yoink the door because I'm too lazy to use the creative menu. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So for this, what if we did something like this? Place doors weirdly. I know. It's been 40 minutes. Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. Because I know it's like, you've only done this in 40 minutes. Like, I know. I want to take my time with it, you know? Do you know you can stand on the block and face away from the side you want to be placed? I did not know that, no. I'm also too stupid for that, so... For like 10 minutes. That's good, I think. Okay. It's fine. Doing interiors can take time sometimes. Yeah, like I do want to make sure I get this right as well. That's for damn sure. Okay, so... Desk. Okay. Hmm. I know this doesn't make sense right now. Bear with me. Hmm. You have a bearded dragon? I do. Well, kind of like my sisters mostly. But I do look after him from time to time. But my main priority is with my dog and my hamster. Me and the bearded dragon kind of just coexist. If that makes sense. Thank God I'm not using carpet. Ignore the fish dying, it's fine. He's fine. It's actually a really nice colour. Yeah, the wall blocks are really nice, yeah. I might make like a... Oh, fuck me. It's off by a few blocks. Because look, the desk is fine. And look at this. Oh, brother. You just noticed? You mean to tell me you also knew? Mods. Deal with them immediately. I'm kidding. Piss on it. Okay, I guess you're dead too. I'm sorry. The fish tank is off-centered. That's basically just what's wrong. I don't like it being off-centered. It bothers me. So, if you have to remember as well, I have OCD, so I don't really care if people like it. If it bothers me, I'm getting rid of it. I don't really mess around with my OCD. But then this doesn't fucking work. Why must you... Wait a... I'm so stupid, bro. Why must God forsake me? The desk is off-centered? It's really not. I think. Wait a minute. It's the room that's off-centered. You get mold on the floor? Honestly good. Based and deserved. Make it like a damp area. It's mildly frustrating me. No, sir. Okay. We're going to replace the desk. It's just because the room is off-centered. Okay, what if, hypothetically, how did I do this? Is annoying. It's not on the deep slate. I mean, this is fine. But I mean, the rooms don't have it on the deep slate, so... I have an idea. What did I do for the... Oh, I just did this, right? So it'd be... Why did I make this so complicated for myself? I don't exactly know. Yeah, we may have to scrap the fish tank design. What? What? Oh, what the feck? Okay. This is the room I had, like, the most concern about, really. And now that I'm thinking about it, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm so glad I did this in creative first, because I would have butchered this in survival without knowing what was wrong. That's wool. Wait, what? Okay, that looks nice. Right? Oh my god, bro, where's my slabs? Wait. Observe. Boom. 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 Nice. I'm not going to put logs on top of the stone and terracotta. I like it this way. I should have done that at first, but I didn't, so... I'm now accustomed to... That kind of happens to me sometimes, so like I'm too accustomed to something, so I can't really change it now. Maybe if like I can convince myself, but that's what I would need. Okay, I think we can roll with the same design, and then the frame of items. I think we could just get like a regular item frame. I don't think it matters too much. Okay. There is something I wanted to get. I think it's in this one. Isn't that cool? I think this is the second build in the world, in this world, that has the flag. Because the lighthouse does, the first one, not the one in on Midnight Island or Isle, and now it's just this. I think. I do think I need a Let me just put my bottle cap on. I do think I need to have a design. Wait a minute. Have a design here. Oh no, there needs to be a log there for sure. Yeah, having a log there is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize that's what you meant now, Corn, yeah. I thought you meant, like... What did I don't even know what... Okay, ignore the past 5 minutes. I don't even know what I was thinking you meant. But yeah. I guess we could do that one now. But do you probably do... a log in general? Like, what does that look like? I think you can do that. Yeah, I don't think that matters. Yeah. Okay. So, I think that's the right length as well, like the right height. Because otherwise the guy's gonna have his back against the flag. But if he's tall like me... Coughed so hard my stream buffered. He froze time, apparently. Should we have like another chair here? Is that too far away? No, I think that's the right thing. And then what you do... Okay. Classic build. Incoming. Your hedgehog just laid the best egg ever. That's an interesting sentence. I like how you put one just to stare on Minecraft and be like, yeah, this is a chair. Yeah, do you ever think they'd add, like, chairs? I think I saw a tweet, before I got put into the Shadow Realm, I saw a tweet where, like, the signs curve properly. I think if they'd done that, that would be fine. Yeah, so this kind of, I was gonna say clock style, is something we used in the hotel, I think, quite a lot. So you get a lightning rod. Any will do, but I prefer using the orange ones. Make sure you trapdoor all of it up. And typically, we're against like a lower ceiling, but typically you do a slab on top of the redstone lamp. And then you can do a glow item frame or a regular one, doesn't really matter. Boosh. I hate that. That doesn't work here, I think. Yeah, I don't think they'd ever add, like, in general, like, chairs to Minecraft. Right. Is one block too tall? It might be, yeah. Maybe we didn't have an issue to begin with. Right? I mean, there's kind of fire, no? Try using a grindstone instead of the lamp. That's an interesting thought, actually. If it didn't float, I would be willing to use it, I think. I'm also very used to the lamp aspect, although it serves no purpose. That emote, Grape, is literally what I've been like this entire stream, by the way. Literal my POV. Also, I can't believe no one's used this yet. Give me a second. How do I use Twitch again? Okay, let me do this on my phone. It's a Twitch extension, Corn, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. It's called, like... Is it 7TV, Grape, that you're using, right? They didn't use an emote? They did. On my screen is an emote. It's a Pepe that's got their hands together. But also... Why is no one... It's not added. Wait, what? Am I stupid? Oh, well, okay, I was supposed to add a gay glorp earlier, but, like, adding emotes on Twitch is, like, the most mind-numbing thing you might ever experience in your life, so... I use mobile so I can't see them, yeah. There is, like, a third-party app, I think, that I used to use. Okay, anyway, sidetrack over. Can we add anything else? I kind of want to add like a plant, but where? I really like. I mean, this is very obvious, right? But I really like how if you pick block a decorated part, it's not just a decorated part; it's like the actual design of the part as well. No, no, that might seem like obvious to most people. Like, well, yeah, why wouldn't they do that? But I don't know. This seems like a very like bedrocky bug that would happen for like 3 years, and they would never like acknowledge it. Oh, great, but take your time. I'm not sure how long we'll be streaming for. Um, by the ways, but this was very important for me to do. I will say that much. Did I get rid of the pots? Okay. Painting. I kind of want to do something here because there's not much going on. You'll be gone for a sec too. No worries. No problemo. Now the issue is what painting do we do? First of all, what are we working with? Oh, that's a bit too menacing. That's suspicious. Where do we want it as well? Maybe we actually do it there. Hmm. I kind of like that. Do we have any new 2x2 paintings? I'm not sure. Hmm. Shift that to the left. So like, and maybe just mark that for a second. Am I stupid? Hmm. How do you center it? I hate paintings. um. Oh wait, what? Well, that's not centered though. Like that maybe. Bloody hell. Jump scare. Okay. How is that? What do we think, gamers? Gaming? Where it is. Curious. Okay. The final part of this is figuring out our light situation. Now we have candles, but I don't really want to do candles everywhere. So, I was thinking like something like this. So let me get, wait a minute, boom, okay. Fence. Let's just do glowstone for a second. And then Ironium, right? And what you do, that's a bit too low, right? The fuck? Where did that one go? Oh, how did I place it like that? That's crazy. But that's a bit low, right? Is the ceiling the floor on the next level? It is not. Fun fact. Because... boom. Now, this floor is different because that is the actual floor of that one, unfortunately. But I might do like lights in front of the doors. That one's different because that there are slabs here in the survival world. So that one is also 2-layered. Yeah, that was a really weird placement. So, frog lights. Oh my god. Oh no. I think this one works best. I think. I mean, obviously I prefer the purple, but I think the purple one works here. Just doing a random design. This is probably off-centered as hell, but let's just see. Yellow light, yeah. And we might do that. Like, screw ceiling thingy-my-bob. Like, we could do that for these layers. Was that screeching noise? There are birds outside. You might be able to hear those. Birds singing. Okay. Yeah, the birds are very active right now. So, I mean, that was quite easy actually. They actually work well with andesite, I think. Frog lights do. That's interesting. Well, at least it's not another build of copper lanterns. I mean, obviously there are copper lanterns outside, but you ever thought of getting a bird bath? I probably would if I got my own place, but Okay, so I would like to write down the blocks I would need for this in my notes. So, and we're gonna do the important blocks as well. So let's do bookshelves, chiseled. Let's do candles. I'm not sold on the purple colour, so we'll just leave candles as it is for now. With a neighbour who fed the birds, except he'd feed the magpies and kookaburras. Kookaburras who eat meat. Really? That's interesting. Mangrove. That's yeah. Mangrove, spruce, dark oak, decorated pots. This will be hard. I don't even know if we have these. Hands up. Like spare ones. Golem. Green wool. Azalea. Leaf. And flower. Pot as well. Okay. I can, like, I'm not going to note down the iron and this, and the lecterns, because I have those in the shulker box. So, those are fine. Obviously I have that as well. The clock is fine. Here we would just be lightning rod, item, frame, painting, book, and quill. And what we'll also write here is walls. To remind us. What if you did a spruce desk? Yeah, we could. I mean, I only done dark oak, so it could stand out, really. How does the spruce look? Let me... what do we need? We need the sign. And we need the slab. Okay, it looks warmer. Barrels. I mean, couldn't you do something like this? And then let's say you do Something like that. I think 4 might be a bit too much. So let's do... I think that works. So in that case, I don't think I've got barrels in my sugar box, so... Okay. I think we're done on this. No? I think we've got it nailed. And then next stream, unless I do it off stream, we'll tackle these rooms. But I think the bottom floor is completely designed. Okay, sounds good. I'll check it. I quite like this, but we'll see. I would like a design for this, maybe. But I'm going to end stream here because I'm kind of Minecrafted out for a little bit. And I'll probably build this later. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, though. I do appreciate it. I know we didn't do much today, or it may have not looked like much, but we've made a lot of progress, I think, with this, which is very good. We're one step closer to finishing this part of the island. And then after we finish that build, we do have to do the area here, and also the interior here. So if you've got any ideas for the interior for solitary confinement, let me know. But after we finish the barracks, we're going to take a break from this build. Or, yeah, from this build, basically. For like a week or two. Probably just a week. Stock up on supplies and stuff for this. But that'll be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it was as like entertaining as possible. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I feel like we made good progress. But yeah. I think Horn, the idea is the workers use like a canteen, like a separate canteen, and showers and stuff. Because there's no way I'd have been able to fit all that in this building, so there'll be like a separate. Because this will be the showers and stuff. So I'll probably what I'll do is when I build this, there'll be a path that links from there, and there'll be a path here too, to signify. Right. Oh, you're talking about the social confinement. We'll have a kitchen and stuff for this. But yeah, I'm getting stream because I am a bit Minecrafted out, and I'll let you guys know how progress goes for the interior for this place. But until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, or evening. I am back on Twitter now, for however long that will last. But I am back, so that's cool, I guess. Hope to see you on there. If not, I'll see you guys next stream. Take care of yourself, drink some water, play some Minecraft. How's the heat been today? It's been better. The temperature's been lower, and also I think because I got my hair cut as well, it's been less of a effect. It's had less of an effect on me, so that's good. But I think it's picking up tomorrow, so that's always lovely. I'll leave you with the happy casts, and yeah. Talk to you guys later. Take care.